Hey everybody, it is Alt Girl Plans and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a plan with me for the week of August 9th through the 15th. This was a week that there was a Friday the 13th, or I guess like a month. So I wanted to do a spooky kit, and I had this one from Simply a Mess that I had been dying to use. So I thought it was perfect for this week, and I paired it with some like bloody overlays and underlays and red foil and like hollow foil and sparkly hollow foil, just like a bunch of stuff. And before I get any further, just so you know, there will most likely be profanity in this video, so if you're not a fan of that, I'm sorry. You can mute me or, I don't know, maybe turn the volume down. But, um, yeah, so I do have a code for Plan Hannah. It is Emily15. These underlays are not available anymore, but she does have a lot of other ones, and she does treat weeks every week. So if you decide to pick up something during a treat week, you can always put my name in the notes, and you can get my freebie, which is really cute. Um, but yeah, this week was a spooky week. I'm like looking and seeing like what happened. Oh, this was the week that I was in a car accident. Um, it was like technically my fault, but I don't know. I don't want to go like too far into it. It's just a whole annoying thing, but everybody was fine. It was just me and one other person. My car is all fixed now, so yeah. This was quite a long time ago. This was like 3 months ago, I think, which is kind of wild. And I filmed the base for this on September 21st, and then I filmed the day by day on October 21st, which is just an accurate depiction of my life. I just, yeah, feel like I do these whenever I have time, like before work, and I like that's normally when I have time. So, yeah, and I've had this filmed like because it's like November 7th. So, like, I've had this done for like 2 weeks, and I just haven't done the voiceover. Honestly, kind of forgot that I had it done. But yeah, and then the week after this, I did not film. I just wanted to plan like by myself. Like that's really like the only reason. So I like did the base of it when I was like laying in bed watching a movie or something. And then today I finished putting in like all the stickers and stuff. So you guys will see that on my Instagram. It turned out really, really cute. Um, and I feel like that happens a lot. Like anytime that I don't film, I'm like, wow, this spread was so cute. I wish I could have shared this with all of you guys and shown my process, but it was also really nice to just plan off camera. So, yeah, it'll like the next plan with me that you see will be like the next consecutive week. But yeah, you guys will see that on Instagram eventually whenever I catch up. I'm behind on literally everything. Um, and yeah, so that was the base. I did add more stuff like off camera because I wasn't too sure how I wanted to go about this, but I did bring in like sparkly hollow and hollow with the red and the red glitter. The overlays that I use at the top, the blood drip ones, those are from Stella Bow Sticker Co. And I use some like spiderweb headers, which are either from Sadie Stickers or from Sticker Guru. I cannot remember, but I recommend both shops. So yeah, and then I didn't speed up the day by day just because I pulled out all the stickers ahead of time. And I feel like if I would have sped it up, I wouldn't have had enough time to talk about everything I wanted to. So, yeah, I kept it at real speed, and it also made it to where like the video was, like 20 minutes. If I would have sped it up, it would have been like 12, and that just seems like super short for a plan with me. On my channel, I like to have like longer ones. And although like it's just an 8-minute difference, that's 8 more minutes that I get to talk to somebody. And talk to you guys, I guess. Sorry. I'm, yeah, I'm me. So, anyways, let's get into the day by day. So, the first thing that I marked on Monday was that it was my friend Sage's birthday, and I marked that with a Coffee Monsters co-emoji and a happy birthday script from Rose Colored Days. And then the next thing that I marked was that I slept in. I used this saw sticker. I tried to pull in some different horror stickers to mark random bits and bobs, but that one's from Once More with Love. And then I marked Starbucks next. I used this coffee cup. Where Where is this coffee cup from? I'm blanking. Is this Mini Riot Co? This might be Mini Riot Co. Or it could be, no, I think it is Mini Riot Co. That's the problem with, like, when you don't store your stickers, like, you do them the way that I do, which is, like, taking them off the sheets, and putting them on a big one, is that if you don't remember where your sticker's from, you're kind of fucked. But I marked Starbucks, and I had this red script from Planet Hannah, because, like, she offers everything in all the foils. So Starbucks is something that I mark quite often, and like often enough to where I wanted to get it in red because I do red foil spreads um, fairly frequently. Not all the time, obviously, but I find that red is like a fun foil color that I pull in. So I thought it was smart to grab those. And then I marked going to HEB with a Kenzie's Creation script and an icon. That one might be from Sticky Essentials. I'm honestly not too sure. Um, and then the next thing I marked was that I got my industrial pierced, and then I also got my Daith jewelry changed to like the spiderweb one that I have in there now, which is so cute. And I marked that with a Planet Hannah icon. As far as pain goes, the industrial wasn't too painful for the piercing itself, but I definitely was like pretty like sore and a little loopy like afterwards. So yeah, I marked that. And then I got pluckers. I marked that with like Planet Hannah script and another icon. And then I marked that I took a nap. My lip jewelry for my vertical ombre like fell out and I couldn't get it back on, so I ended up having to go into the shop, and my boss actually helped me like with like putting it on and stuff, and that whole thing was just like so stressful because I didn't want my piercing to close, and yeah, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna take a nap, and that was like one of the last things I did that night. And then moving on to Tuesday, the first thing that I marked was that I slept in, which is always a good time. And I used a Coraline sticker for that and a Planet Hannah script. And then I marked that I had therapy with a Planet Hannah script and a Once More with Love sticker. If I forget to say where something is from and you're curious, just let me know. Also, I keep stumbling over my words. I don't really know what's going on with that. I have a face mask on right now, so it's kind of tightening my face, so that could be it. And then the next thing I marked was that I did some cleaning, used a Kenzie's Creation script, and someone's car alarm is going off, so that's great. And then a Once More with Love sticker, and then I had my car accident. So I like finished therapy and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to Dutch Bros because I had met some people that worked there the weekend prior to this, and like one of them was just in town like for training people, and so I was like, oh, I want to go and see you guys. So I went to go up there, and it's in Round Rock, which is probably like a 20-minute drive for me. And on my way there, got into a car accident, which was obviously not the plan. Um, and I just had like a panic attack. I was like just super off the rest of the day. So I marked that with some Once More with Love stickers, and then the panic attack script is from Magical Sticker Co. And then I did end up going to Dutch Bros because I was like, well, I'm already up here. My car was like all right. It was like duct taped together for a few weeks because there was like a hailstorm in Austin a couple months before my car accident happened. So a lot of places were like pretty packed. A lot of like Caliber collisions were pretty packed with fixing people's cars from that. So I just kind of drove around with duct tape on my car, and I had no AC because that got messed up in the accident too. Um, the whole thing was just like super annoying, but it's all dealt with now and don't have to like worry about it anymore. So that's good. But I love Dutch Bros. It's super good. I've had their like Shark Attack Rebel and then the white chocolate mocha cold brew, I think. It's the one that has the like chocolate milk in it. It's really good. Both of those are recommendations for my friends that work there. Moving on to Wednesday, I did some cleaning. I used this new Sticker Guru icon that I had gotten, which I also have a code for Sticker Guru. It's Emily15 if you'd like to save. And then I did get Dutch Bros again. I worked on some emails. I called my dad so I could figure out all of my stuff I needed to figure out with calling Caliber and then setting up my rental car because the rental car places were also pretty booked out. So I had to set that up whenever I set up my Caliber thing, which I think I waited like 3 weeks or so. Or maybe it was just like 2 weeks, I think, actually. So I got that all set up and everything was good. And then I did mark playing with my guinea pigs, which I used the script from Playing With Me stickers. And then this guinea pig sticker from Italian Plans, I believe is the shop name. And then I marked setting up my car stuff. I was super anxious and just like overwhelmed from all of that. And so then after that, I went to HEB and then I did some planning. So that was my Wednesday. See, like if I would have sped this up, like I would not have made this. There's just like too much. So I think in the future, like if I have all my stickers like ready to pull and place, or like pulled and like ready to go, I think that I probably won't speed up the day by day just because I don't think that I would have time to talk about everything. But I'm also playing around with doing some non-voiceovers, so we'll see. But moving on to Thursday, the first thing that I marked was that I slept in. I used a Jack Skellington sticker. And then I did get my haircut this day. I think I just went to like Great Clips because I wanted to get my undercut cut and everything else touched up, and it was not my like favorite haircut. I'm just like I don't have a lot of like money to spend and stuff, so I didn't have enough money to go to my like regular hairstylist. And that's not saying that going to Great Clips is bad. I think I just had a lot of different things going on with my hair that made it hard to cut, maybe. I don't know. But I marked that with a paper and milk sticker. And then I used a Coffee Monsters Co. sticker to mark baking. I used a s'mores one because I think at this time I was making like s'mores brownies every week because one of the piercers really liked it. So I was doing that. And then I marked having Taco Bell and loading my dishwasher. And then I had some just like extra space at the bottom, so I put some deco down there just because I didn't space things out like quite well enough. I used a lot of black scripts just directly on the overlays or on the underlays just because I wanted to show off the blood a lot more. So spacing wasn't always the greatest. This car is like still going off. Like, what in the world? Oh, it just stopped. So weird. Anyways, moving on to Friday the 13th. I put my like Friday the 13th script, which is from Plana Hannah. It was from her Scary Movie sticker. I put it on the Jason box just because I didn't have space to put it on there during the day. But I used an Olive Studio sticker to mark washing my hair. And then I had Starbucks. I marked work with these Fox and Cactus Vampire Girls and an Atomic script. And I used these Nicole Alexia Designs little boxes in hollow foil. And I do have a code for Nikki's shop too. I believe it's Emily10. Not 100% sure, but I think that might be what it is. But I have it listed down below. And then I marked getting boba. I marked that with a Stella Bow Sticker Co. sticker, and then had Free Birds, I think. Yeah, I had Free Birds. Oh, I'm like so far ahead. What the heck? I guess I was slower at this point. But yeah, I marked Free Birds with some nachos from... I'm like feeling the sticker paper. I think it's from Fox and Cactus. It's either Fox and Cactus or Once More with Love. And then the last thing I marked was that I was annoyed with work. We weren't doing, or annoyed at work with phone calls. We weren't doing any like Friday the 13th specials. And I probably answered over 200 phone calls asking if we were. And we had it advertised on all of our social medias that we were not doing them. So yeah, that was just like a lot. literally, like, and I had to do my job as well as like answering the phone calls, so doing paperwork and all of that. And it's hard to have conversations with people when the phone keeps ringing. And there was one point where an artist wasn't busy. He was like waiting on his appointment to show up or something, and he's like, "Oh, like I'll watch the phone for you for a second so you can do your paperwork and talk with your client." And I was like, "Cool, awesome." And he answered the phone like 3 times within like a minute, and he's like, "Yeah, no, I can't do this." So then he just gave it back to me. So you're just getting so many calls. And towards the end of the day, one of the guys was like, like, I think the last time that we had a Friday the 13th, we answered it and said, Atomic Tattoo and Piercing, we're not doing any tattoo deals. How can I help you? Or any Friday the 13th specials. How can I help you? And most of the time, like, people are like, oh, never mind. And I had like one person go like, sheesh, and just like lots of things. Just because I would just say like Atomic Tattoo and Piercing, and someone would say, hey, I was wondering if you're doing any like Friday the 13th deals. And so just kind of like shorten the conversation, I guess. Um, I wish we had like an automated message, because I understand like wanting to go to a shop that does them, and calling around before like going in, because then you're saving yourself a trip. Um, but yeah, it was just a lot of phone calls that day, and just a lot. And oh my gosh, my 3 guinea pigs are all sleeping in their strawberry bed and cuddling, and it is the cutest thing that I have ever seen. Wow, that's adorable. I'm hoping that they stay like that for the next like 5 minutes so I can go and take a picture of them. But yeah, that was my Friday the 13th. I didn't get any like tattoos or anything just because I worked all day. Um, and like one of our locations was doing them, but I was working, and I'm also supposed to like not really get tattooed on people's shifts just because it takes away from other clients. So yeah. So the next day on Saturday, I marked that I was tired AF, tired as fuck. And then I marked Starbucks, and then I have an angry sticker. Why was I angry? Oh my gosh, this was a day that we didn't have any internet. So we have to have internet to check people out, and our paperwork is like a template. So it'll update once the internet like turns on, but we can still do paperwork and stuff. But we did not have any internet. So I think also, no, our phones were working, but we didn't have internet until about like 6 or 7 p.m. And I was trying to fix it, and they finally sent somebody out. It happened, I noticed it at like 10:30 in the morning, and it was just a whole mess. And then the guy came, and he said that he wasn't equipped to do the job, and so they had to send another person. But then they're like, oh, we're not going to send the other person, let's see if you can figure it out. So I was like trying to like figure it out while working, and like we're busiest on the weekends, so it was just a lot, and it was just not a good time. But I ended up figuring it out. We got it fixed. We were busy as fuck that day. And then I marked Atomic work, and then we had pizza that night. I don't remember where we ordered it from, but we had pizza, and I was probably like very happy about it because it was just a very like long and stressful day. On Sunday, I marked that I was tired as fuck, and then I marked Starbucks, marked Atomic. This is when I was at, then I was doing like the more common schedule for the different locations, which is open to close Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's why I marked that I'm tired as fuck a lot, because I'm working like 13 and a half to 14 hours each day, and just, a lot. And then I marked that we were busy as fuck, and then I had Freddy's twice because I got it with one of the artists for lunch, and then another guy like ordered it for dinner, and so I had Freddy's twice. It was pretty cool. And then I got my period that day. Gotta love that. Marked that with a Whimsical Cat Studio sticker, and then I marked playing with my guinea pigs the same way that I did earlier on in the week. And then I marked that I was so sleepy. So that is everything for this plan with me. I think that I'm like super far ahead because there's still like a minute and a half of footage. So don't really know what's going on with that. Um, but I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. If you want to see how it looks, then stay tuned for the end. Thank you guys for watching this video. I promise that I do try and do this whenever I can. Um, I'm just, struggling personally and with like balancing life and stuff. And yeah, but I do still enjoy planning, and it does make me really happy to interact with you guys. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Let me know how you're doing down below, how your year's going, all the all the good stuff. But I will talk with you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.